Hello and welcome to Glide by Prep E, where we simplify your immigration process. We are taking up one kind of question at a time from the Duolingo English test, and today we'll be taking into consideration complete the missing text kind of question. So let's get started. Now this is how your question will look like. We also did a similar question in the previous video. Now here on the top left corner you have your timer, and that timer is going to start at 3 minutes because you will get 3 minutes to complete this particular question. The question is asking you to type the missing letters to complete the text below. You get a paragraph with missing letters and you have to complete those missing letters to make sense out of the paragraph. Now, what are the strategies or tips to ace this particular question? So, number one, you need to understand what the question is talking about. What is the topic in the question? So, here it's talking about the Tamil lands. So, that's what we can make out from the first sentence. So, you can read the first sentence and the last sentence, and you will get certain amount of idea about what the particular paragraph or question is talking about. Once we are done with this, the step 2 is to keep a balance between guesswork and meaningfulness. So sometimes your guesses would work, but most times your sensibility would work, whether the letters that you're putting in or the words that are forming by after putting those letters are making sense or not. So step 2 is that whatever words you write or letters you insert in the blanks should make complete sense. They should be meaningful. Do not just try to complete the missing letters by writing anything that comes into your mind. It should actually make sense when you read the sentence. Number 3, it should also be grammatically correct apart from being meaningful. So it should not have any grammatical errors with regards to article or your, let's say, tenses. So everything should be taken care of. Ultimately, the fourth step or the last thing that you have to do before clicking the next button is to read each and every line of the paragraph and see whether it's making sense or not. See whether the sentences are sounding correct or not, and you can also translate it into your mother tongue quickly. It would not take that much of time, it would hardly take 15 to 20 seconds, and see if it's making proper sense or not. Okay, so these are the four things that you should be following, and after that I am 100% sure that you will not get your answers wrong. So now do one thing, click on the pause button and try to solve this question on your own, and once you're done, comment in the comment section below, and after that you have to play it again or resume the video only once you're done with attempting this question. Okay, and now I'm going forward to the next slide, so you can click the pause button. Alright, so I'm going to read the paragraph. Over a period of time, western parts of Tamil lands were developing in a separate manner. By the 13th century, the Cholas and the Pandyas had lost control over these areas. The people living there developed their own language and culture. By the 15th century, they had a separate language, Malayalam, now the language of the Indian state of Kerala. So I just read it. Now I'm going to explain what the paragraph is saying and why we have inserted the words that we have inserted. Okay, so over a period of time, western parts of Tamil lands. So we are basically now talking about Tamil lands. So Tamil lands are basically in the southern region of India. and we're talking about the western parts of those Tamil lands. Now, what are they saying? This is basically a topic or a paragraph from our history. So, we are taking a paragraph from our history textbooks. So, they're saying over a period of time, western parts of Tamil Nadu were developing in a separate manner. So, here, separate can also mean in a different manner, but since we have SEPA, so that means it's understood that the answer would be separate, in a separate manner. By the 13th century, now this is also pretty obvious. Whenever we are talking about the century, the word that precedes is the, and it's pretty much easy to guess this word because any word that has T in the beginning and two letters after it is going to be the itself, right? So, the 13th century, the Cholas and the Pandyas. So, Cholas and Pandyas were the name of kingdoms in our ancient history. So, Cholas and Pandyas were similar to, let's say, the Mughal Empire. So, Cholas and Pandyas were the names of empires or kingdoms, and therefore they're also preceded by the. So, if you notice, we have Cholas, the Cholas, and the Pandyas. So, I need to tell you something here, that how do you find out these answers? So, let's say, otherwise, it's really easy to predict that the answer here would be the. But still, if you're not sure, look at here. Look at this word, it says the. So you can make out that if the is preceded in Pandyas, similar would be the case here. Otherwise, it's pretty easy to understand, but I'm just giving you one trick. Had, now this is a past tense, okay? They're talking about the history, something that has happened centuries ago, 13th century. They're talking about what happened in the 13th century. So the Cholas and the Pandyas had lost control over these areas. So they had lost controls over the western parts of Tamil lands. So they were initially ruling western parts of Tamil lands. However, after the 13th century or during the 13th century, they lost control over these areas. Now, some students write lost control instead of lost. It's not making any sense. Lose is with double O. We'll be discussing the meanings of loss, lose, and lost. So, stay tuned with me. It'll be coming up in the following slides. The people living there. Now, people, this can also be predicted because PEO kind of makes it easier to predict what would be the next few letters. The people living there. Now, it's very important to differentiate between THERE and THEIR. The people living there developed their own language. So, language is also mentioned in the last sentence, so it gives you an idea that the word here is going to be language itself. And culture, it's also easy to predict these two words, so we can manage that. Now, here some people might use these two words interchangeably, which can change the meaning of the entire question. So, there, THERE is basically used to tell the position or state of something. So, here there means wahan. So, wahan ke log. Okay, wahan. In Hindi, it would be wahan, or basically the people of the Tamil land. Okay, their own. Their THEIR is for belongingness. So don't worry, we'll be discussing all these in detail. I just wanted to show you that some of the words like the here, and language, these are people, these are pretty obvious words. No one should get these incorrect. Apart from that, the tricky words are there and there, and this could also be tricky, that whether we should write lost, loss, lose, what should be written here. So, apart from that, I guess most of you can manage all the words properly. So, let's move on and understand each and every word. Loss and lost. What do we mean by LOSS? So, profit not loss. Now loss is basically losing something or someone. जब आपका कुछ गुम गया है या फिर जब कोई इंसान आपसे दूर चला जाए. So when you lose something in materialistic sense, like you've lost your money, you've lost your jewelry, you've lost your father, you've lost your brother. So these are the words that are used when you are trying to tell that आपसे कोई दूर चला गया है. Maybe unfortunately somebody died, or maybe you lost your wallet. So you would say that I lost my wallet, or I am going to lose a lot of money in the stock market because it's going to crash. So that's how loss is going to be. So I have just inserted two images so you remember it forever. Loss and lost are pretty similar to each other, it's just that the form of the word changes. Loss basically is when you lose something. Like here in this picture, the person is losing weight. Okay, weight loss. Okay, loss of money, loss of time, loss of you can make such words, loss of a loved one. So I lost my grandfather. So these are the words and sentences that can be made from this particular word. So whenever you're losing something, कुछ खो गया है, चाहे वो कोई इंसान है या कोई वस्तु है, in that case you will be using loss or lost depending upon the word. Okay, so weight loss, no, profit loss. So इससे याद रखो, loss का मतलब क्या होता है? When you did not make any profit, when you did not gain anything, you lost something. Okay, that's loss. What about lose? Now these are confused by so many people. LOSS and LOOSE. What's the difference between these two words? Now this word means that you have lost something. You have lost something that you earlier had. Okay, and loose basically means not firmly or tightly fixed in a place. So for this you can see this picture here. The shoes are loose for this particular person. So you see the gap in the shoes, that means it's not firmly or tightly fixed in a place. Therefore you would say that the shoes are loose to me, or you can say the jeans is loose. So the jeans are loose, or you can say that the shirt I recently bought or the gift that somebody gave me is loose to me. Okay, so it's not fitting me properly, so it's loose. So LOO is loose, कुछ ढीला है. Okay, loose. Loss is when you lost something, or when something is missing, you say loss or lost. Okay, so I lost weight, due to which my jeans are now loose. You getting my point? I lost weight, or due to weight loss, my jeans are now loose. So this is how you have to use these two words in the same sentence. Now we were talking about the Tamil kingdom, though it's not very important, but I thought I'll just show it quickly. So, oh, I'm sorry, this is from the previous slide, just ignore this part. So this is basically your Tamil kingdom, and this is the western area. So this is how the southern India looked like in our ancient times during the 13th century. This tiny part here is Sri Lanka. So this is current day Tamil Nadu. So this particular area was called the Tamil kingdom, and we were discussing about this area in our paragraph. Now we have to differentiate between these words. There, they are. Okay, now these are certain tricks that would help you remember when which word is to be used. So THEIR is used to showcase the belongingness to something. If you're related to something or something belongs to you, then we use this word there. So this person इससे आप याद रखोगे दिस इज शोकेसिंग बिलोंगिंगनेस. दिस पर्सन इज हियर, दैट मीन्स देयर shows belongingness. ये आपकी चीज़ है. Okay. THERE. Now this is showcasing a direction. Right, the arrow is showcasing a direction. So this word basically means in, at, or to that place or position. So this particular word is talking about the position of something. In Hindi this would be wahan, and that would be unka. There would be unka, there would be wahan. So these are the two words, and they are is basically the contraction. So apostrophe re would become they are. It's kind of the short form of they are. So it's a good way to remember that instead of apostrophe, you can imagine a to be here so that you never forget it. Let's remember these so that you would never forget them ever in your life. Let's do it in that manner. So, there, this dog belongs to this family. Okay, so we are talking about belongingness. So, which word will we use? We'll use there. So, Tommy is their dog. वो उनका dog है. So, Tommy is their dog, and we'll use this there. Okay, because it's showcasing belongingness. There is a house across the street. So we are saying एक घर है street के उस पार. So we are showcasing the position. So there is a house. Okay, so this is belongingness, and this is position, and they are. So they are a family. So let's say the lady is pregnant here. So they are a family. So they are. So this is the word that is used in this case. So there is belongingness, their dog. There, THERE is the position. There is a house next to the grocery store. So it's telling about the position next to the grocery store. They are is basically there is the short form of they are, and it is used in case of this situation. For example, they are a family. We can also use this contraction. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, and if you have any doubts you can write in the comment section below. If you like the video, please give it a huge thumbs up and share it with your friends and help them out in preparing for the Duolingo test, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.